Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make Etho Shulker searcher thing from his most recent episode at the time of recording, which is Season 9, Episode 3 of Hermitcraft. He shows off this contraption which searches through shoulders and then delivers you the positive results down here, negative ones up here, and he just explained how it works, but I'm going to be showing you how to make it. We'll go really slowly because this is quite complex. We'll go block for block, just to make sure you've got everything right. It's really easy to get something wrong here. The link to Etho's video and channel will be in the description, of course. I'm not claiming this is mine or anything. I'm just showing you how to build it. So basically how it works is you throw in what you want to find, and then these are all of my shulker boxes. The green have sticks in, the red do not have sticks in. So we're trying to chuck them in, and then when we flick it, that's going to look through all of those shoulders and sort out which ones have sticks in to which ones don't. And it shoots out our input that we put in. So these are the ones that don't, these are the ones that do. It's a pretty genius circuit. So this is all you'll be needing for this, not including your building blocks, and you'll also need some transparent blocks too. Alright, so we're going to start with the input of the shulker boxes. So we're going to place a barrel here, a torch on the side, this is what's going to look at. And then we want to place the dispenser facing downwards off of that block. Now we need the hopper to go into that block like that, an observer going up from there, coming outwards, and then down, and this is what's going to power the piston. And this piston's what breaks the shulker box. You're also going to want to place observers upwards next to it like that. We'll come back to that later. And then on the other side of this dispenser, on top of this observer there, you want to go 2 out, and then 4 down. Not including that one. So it should look like that. Need a solid block right there, and then a bit of glass here. So this is going to be what powers the dispenser here. So first we need to see if anything's coming in. If anything comes in there, this will get a signal strength of 1. So we need to repeat it. So it's stronger, and then we want this on subtract mode. And then we want a repeater going in there, because then this being powered is what it will shoot out the shulker. Next you want to link those up with some redstone, and then up here is your target block. You want a torch on top of that, another bit of glass there, a repeater facing this way on 4 ticks, a piston with a block on top, and then you want a powered rail right there. Alright, next we're going to work on the filter that will go here. We just need 2 hoppers in. Now it's really important that this hopper is facing this way. So you can put a temporary block there if you want to remove them after. Coming off of that is just a normal item filter. If you've built one of those before, then you'll know it's pretty easy. I'll show it anyway. You've got your comparator coming out of this hopper there. Line of redstone down. Repeater there, and then a torch underneath like that. Now I'd highly recommend that you put in your filter now. You just take 44 renamed items, and you put them in like that. This is where the thing you search for is going to be. So we can bring out 2 hoppers like that. So this is where you'll drop it in, and your circuit should look like this right now. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is on 2 ticks. Very important. Okay, so now our search is in this hopper, but how are we going to get it back out? So there's these 2 observers facing down here. We need a note block under. This is, it's facing this powered rail there. Need a note block under that, another observer, comes out this way, and then a target block on the back of this repeater there, so right there. On top of that, a repeater facing this way on 2 ticks, and a block there. Now we're going to run this signal down to the bottom, so we need some redstone here, 2 repeaters facing that way, a block there, and a repeater there on 2 ticks. Now this is going to be a piston. A steady piston facing inwards with a redstone block there. Next to the redstone block on this side, you want a piece of redstone there, and then a normal piston facing up with a block on top there, and then a repeater facing this way. Get rid of that. Alright, we'll take a moment, see if you're following so far. Just have a quick fly around just so you know what you should be expecting right now. And you've remembered to put your filter in. Back over here, off of this repeater there, want an observer coming out, down, and then this is what is going to give you back your item. All the way down here. Now if you're in a world like this, I would recommend putting like a little catcher thing or something, just like a bit of ground there, because otherwise it just goes on the floor. And now that that's in, we can take our hoppers and just run them all the way down and into that dispenser. So the item that you throw in, which is in the filter, as soon as it's done, it'll run all the way down and shoot back out, so you're not losing anything. So coming off of these observers now, underneath this one you need a dispenser pointing downwards and a dropper facing inwards like that. Now that they're in, we can add in the rest of the hoppers coming down into that one. So the left side is going to be in the dispenser, the right side, you're going to want to break this one and point it into the dropper here. It should look like this. Alright, next up we're going to put the piston here that breaks the shulker again. So we want to come out on the last observer here, come out and around like this. Now you might be asking, like, why not just go like that? The delay isn't long enough if you do that. You want to come out, come down, and that's not the right piston, hold on. And you get your piston in there. So that's going to break the shulker when it lands there. We also need to power this dropper. So off the same observer here, I'm going to come out, around this way, down, and you just place a block there, and that will power the dropper. After this we can add in our outputs. So just 3 hoppers down like so, put a barrel on those. So this is going to be the negative results, this is going to be the positive results. If this was in your storage system, you'd link negative back up to your storage, and you'd leave the positive at the interface, sorry, so you can collect them. Now the last thing we want to do here is bring out this wire. This is just going to be repeated all the way along with 2 ticks on each of them, like so. Want a sticky piston facing inwards with a redstone block. That's going to lock the hopper. You can cover up these holes again, and this one at the top, and you should be all set. We chuck in our stuff here, chuck in our stick, and we flick it. We got our stick back, and then negative here, positive in here. So that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll leave the original video in the description for you, and if you have any questions or it isn't working, just leave a comment and I'll try and help you. But yeah, that's it from me, so I'll see you next time.